Vou mutar aqui rapidinho aqui pra gravar vídeo, rapidão.
Não entendi.
Vou mutar aqui pra gravar vídeo rapidão. Cuidado.
Demorou.
Bora, minha tropa. Você sabe carregar do que mesmo? O que eu tenho aqui?
Vai mofar demais.
Onde que eu tô, velho? Deixa eu ver minha missão aqui. Deixa eu vender essas paradas que eu tô, mano. Podridão de pesado. Tô bêbado ainda, velho.
What? Was that you? Ah. Never mind then. Huh?
Foi, meu amigo. Pô. Vai. Tava de dia. Tava bugado, tava de noite.
God bless you.
O cara come, velho. Que hora que as coisas abrem aqui, ó? Preciso vender, meu filho.
Was machst du?
É que fim, né, cara?
What do you...
I'll have a
Negociar.
look at...
Vender. Preciso vender, meu amigo. Vender.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Cadê o doguinho? Vem cá, doguinho. Deixa eu dar algo pra comer.
Look what I have for you.
Toma. O cara tá preso ainda, será? Deixa eu ver. Tem um cara preso aqui que eu tinha prendido ele. Era aqui? Ah, sei lá onde era. Estamos na missão.
Excuse me.
Calma aí.
God bless you.
Mas nessa que mulher tem que falar, não?
Same to you. Greetings.
The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
Não foi culpa minha, mulher.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Siegfried, the herds boy, dropped by. He was moaning about wolves killing his sheep. Poor fella. He
Eu
has it
matei o
tough.
lobo já, ué.
And have you heard about the Divozhenka of Semaine?
What Divozhenka?
You haven't seen one yet? A Divozhenka is a wild woman of the forest. An ugly, disfigured creature. You can find them deep in the woods or caves, where they make their ointments and gather magic herbs. Sometimes they hurt people, sometimes they help them. You shouldn't go there.
Why not?
The Sameen lot did that. They were worried she might put young Lord Sameen under a spell, especially now, because of the wedding. So they took care of her. And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
It's gonna be a harsh winter this.
Tá, peguei outra missão? Não. Vamos pegar o cavalo naquela missão então, vai. Vem, Vavalo, vambora. Temos a missão. Negócio de ponto de interesse que eu vou ver.
Whoa. What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbor's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff.
Vamos na missão então, né? Não tem nada aqui, velho. Bonito.
Ué,
É bonito.
tudo pra aqui. Isso aqui também é a correia dela aqui. Agora eu vou colocar um negócio aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. De rima.
Aham. Bonito.
Não é bonitinho?
Uhum.
Fiz. Eu vim com ela. Você tem que estar no cara aqui.
É bonito.
swine!
Vamos falar com ela. Dá pra falar com ela. Pronto. Era aí que tava no barulho? Era o bandido, né?
I have reached enlightenment. My steps are.
What are you two talking about then?
Ah, a peasant like you would never understand.
I'll have you know you're talking to the right hand of a nobleman, you nobody.
Ah, my profound apologies. I mistook the noble excrement on your shoes for common peasant shit.
Have a drink with us, worthy sir.
Well, why not? I'll gladly have a drink. My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry.
É da culpa de. Da cara de.
And
De emboscada.
whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Tell us all about it.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Caralho.
Freedom.
Parece mesmo.
I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Aí é foda.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Ah, o João tá certo.
Why go looking for muses when the whole of God's green earth is filled with inspiration? Like George says, wine, women and song. That's the only poetry you need.
I told you so. Let's drink to that. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn,
clever,
experienced,
intrepid,
unique.
Esses caras
in
tirando
short,
sarro
just the
comigo.
right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
Look, I don't have all day, so if you have something to say, get straight to the point, without all the poetic horse shit.
That's exactly our way, friend.
Short and to the point. That's us.
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's
pra quê?
Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man.
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man. Aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding
Deus, esse
hero,
cara tá viajando
harassing
muito.
the heartless hordes of
The humans?
That's it! Hark, Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find. Or something like that.
Nem esse cara sabe o que
And
que
finding it
significa.
won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the Carpenters in Troskovitz. A house directly opposite the roundhouse.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just
Ah, mas tem que
quiet
roubar outra
down for a
parada,
minute.
velho. Tá de sacanagem.
Ah, good day.
Calma aí, mano. Como eu tô gravando... não ativei o DLSS mesmo. Aqui, ó. Cadê meu cavalo? Vamos pra Trovsk. Se ele não quiser vender, vai ter que roubar, vai ter jeito não.
Who goes there?
What the?
You're not allowed here. What the hell are you doing here? What on earth possessed you?
Don't you worry, Goodman. I just popped in for a chat. I mean, what else would I be doing here anyway? Stealing? It's not as if you've got anything worth taking.
How dare you, you little shit. Fuck off before I give you a whipping.
É que pariu, né? Vamos sair aqui pra fora pra nós conversar.
A little bird told me you're repairing a very nice lute.
What a beauty. You don't see craftsmanship like that today. Young fellows these days, all they want is to get the job done quick and get their coin.
Can I take a closer look at it?
Don't even think of putting your grubby paws on it. That instrument is worth more than the head between your ears.
Tem dinheiro, irmão.
You might drop it and break it. A gent from Kutenberg brought it in to be fixed, but he's taking his time to come and collect it.
Vou ter que roubar essa porra, é?
Shit! I wonder if anything's missing. I better look at my chests.
Tem que roubar, né? Irmão, seguinte.
Do I want to send Mutt home? Mutt, to Zhelyov.
Vai.
A nice instrument. Maybe I should learn to play it and become a wandering minstrel.
Tem minha tocha, velho. ver quanto que vale esse negócio que eu peguei ali. $250.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Calma, mano. Aí tem comida aqui, ó. Vou levar pro cara lá agora. Tô com sono, eu preciso dormir, velho. Preciso de um quarto, velho.
I could use some sleep.
Tem um quarto aqui pra mim, não?
Christ, I need some sleep.
Eu sei que preciso dormir, irmão. Também. Aqui, ó. Dormidinho. Mano, o que tá acontecendo com esse jogo, velho? Era isso, será?
Well, good day.
Cadê esse cara?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Irmão, cadê esse maluco? É que tá dormindo ainda? O maluco dorme, hein? Eu até sei o que é, velho. Tá porra aqui, ó. Essa porra de vídeo container, tô te falando.
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating!
You really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her.
Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life.
It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you
Mas
want.
casa tá
How
pensando em
can you
moça.
take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain?
Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this.
Ele não sabe tocar.
And
What's that you have there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you hold it? Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny tits, like a pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ, no!
the idiot broke the strings!
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry, but... mate, I'll best be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson!
Caralho.
I should have put you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot?
Use it for firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Your face is going to end up like that loot, you brute.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Enough! Leave me be.
Had enough?
Right then.
Give up?
It was nothing.
Oh, yeah. Stop whacking me, will you?
Now get out of here. And next time, be careful whose loot you play.
Too bloody right, I will.
Ah, de ter batido nele, velho.
Touching another man's wood again.
Is rent apart, leaving scars forever etched into a wooden heart.
Look, old friend. Things must be that bad.
What do you want? You look terrible.
I've come for my dog.
Aye, aye. Here he is, the furry beast.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Mano, não foi doente que eu achei.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
You have a water goblin here.
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't
Eu não
wolves
tinha
afraid
matado
of
os
people?
lobos.
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleoth keeps complaining about the Tuckovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare.
E tem o pai, né?
And then there's Fiala, a good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
I prefer to pay for myself.
I see you are a man of action. I like it. The fights can get started then. Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right then. I'll see what I can do.
Mano, por que o VFS tá tão baixo, velho? Que porra é essa?
Pardon me.
Tá, primeiro vamos falar com a mulher ali.
Greetings to you. You have a kind master, eh, Doggy?
Christ! Can't you wash up before going out in public?
I'm looking for the barber, Fiala.
Well, then you found him. What can I do for you?
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought. The whole tavern is waiting for you.
I know, but my Dorothy has forbidden me from going.
Eu vou falar com ela, cadê ela?
And can't you just put your foot down? You're the local champion, but you let yourself be commanded by a woman. Everyone will laugh at you.
Someone's laughing at me for listening to my Dorothy? Call those fights. If they dare, I'll let my hands do the explaining.
Boa. E esse onde que é?
Greetings, handsome. Come over here.
Why not?
Did I hear right that you...
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favour to ask of you.
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
That won't be a problem.
Thank you. And
Ah,
then come
devia
and
ter
see
perguntado.
me. I'll figure out how to reward you.
Eita porra. falar com esses dois aqui, vamos ver.
Look at this mess, Henry. That booze-soaked oaf broke the strings.
It's the fucking 8th plague of Egypt. What are we going to do?
Praga
All is
de
lost. A dark cloud has descended upon us. We'll be grubbing dung till the end of our lives.
Farewell, Kuttenberg. Farewell, city damsels.
We could replace those strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal. Henry himself is offering to lend a hand.
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
Vostatek? I know him. In fact, he owes me.
Really? Damn. Too bad he doesn't owe us. Who knows what he'll charge me and Michael for the strings?
Mas esse cara tá me fazendo de bobo, velho.
The price is just too high to pay.
Especially when you ain't got a groschen to your name.
All right. I'll go and see what he says.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be honored for 7 generations for all you have done for us unfortunate artists.
Tá.
Christ, pardon me.
What will it be?
E vamos pra luta. Mas esse aqui eu tenho que ir aonde?
Good day.
How exactly did Vostatek say he made the strings?
Bora, meu filho.
Come and fight.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Here you go.
That is what I like to see.
Fácil. Vai, Bronp.
If you broke meine grazilen Finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ja. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Ela quer que eu bata em quem? É o burro neck dele.
Let's fight. It'll be my pleasure. But before we start, I'll collect the bets.
I do.
E...
And now pray.
Bora, meu filho. Eu não consigo apanhar agora, velho.
Wanker, you're going down, I tell you. Get a move on you, snail. Get a move on you, snail.
Bora, seu merda. Vem.
Tasting dirt. Take that. Just you wait.
Vai apanhar. Toma.
You're going to be tasting dirt.
Toma, então.
You don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an
Devo
eye,
nada não,
a
filho.
tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
Boa. Cadê o Fiala? Bora, Fiala.
So,
You better believe we have to bet.
the bet's up.
That's what I.
Take that!
Let me enjoy this one last time.
Vem, seu merda.
Wipe the floor with it.
Vem.
Take that. Let me enjoy this one last time.
Vem, seu merda. Toma. Desvia.
Take that!
I'll knock your whiskers right off your face.
Tá.
Knock your whiskers right off your face. I've been waiting for you.
Pronto. Fácil.
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours. And from now on, I'm going to make a living through boring but honest work. Don't forget to go and see Lawrence. He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
Opa. Que horas que é agora?
Greetings.
Good day.
Vai lá no C primeiro. Você vê meu prêmio, né?
Greetings.
Calma aí, essa merda.
I think Bahunak won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet
pronto.
myself.
Com Pix.
But I can sew clothes and wounds.
Thanks, I suppose. I thought you'd repay me differently.
Oh, I see. You thought if you helped me, I'd be more than happy to spread my legs.
Well, actually,
Well, you were wrong.
But you're a bath wench, aren't you? You do things like that all the
Caralho,
time.
essa dona.
Oh, certainly. That's all women are good for, eh? It doesn't matter Bahunek was groping me. You beat him up. So now you can grope me. But you'll have to pay for it. I won't ever let anyone grope me for free again. Especially you. Take care now.
Vou falar com ela. Porra, que deu ruim.
I apologize.
Mano, deixa eu reiniciar o jogo, velho. Na moral, tá estranho isso aqui, velho. Na moral, tá estranho, calma aí. Pô, tá com FPS muito baixo do nada, velho.
Good day to you. What do you need?
My body.
What'll it be?
I could use the.
My girls know how to.
Well, I really.
Great.
I'm glad.
Heck.
Essa porra, velho.
Ugh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Tá vendo onde tá bugado,
Pardon
velho?
me.
Olha quando tá bugado, velho. Tá usando 100% da placa agora. Preciso comer, velho. Meu doguinho também, tadinho.
Here you go. Take it.
Dá minha recompensa aí, meu filho.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying, but you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
By the way, if you enjoy fighting, go and see Crazel the miller in Lower Semine. Maybe he'd let you try your strength against some of his hired hands.
Maybe I will, if I'm ever in the area. Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name, but
Aí,
acts
ó.
like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
Tá. Bora lá então.
Quick!
Ah, pera aí que eu tenho um negócio pra upar aqui no jogador, ó. Força. Tá.
Quick!
que é por aqui que eu tenho que ir, né? Essa carroça virada aqui.
So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over. Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella.
Olha.
That's bloody deep.
Canhaca, 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 canhaca. Tem meus compatriotas,
consegui lá.
precisam jogar. Vamos jogar nada?
Pera aí que eu tô gravando, miserável. Eu cheguei do nada. Ó, esse aqui é bom, hein? Peguei tudo. Pra frente, miserável.
Quick. Quick.
O jogo é muito bueno, velho. Muito bueno. O cara fica caçador ali agora.
Blessings to you.
E matar o cachorro aqui, ó. Tá ficando louco. Tem mais grana.
I'm trying to get strings for a loop, and I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sacrifice an animal for that.
Qual
An
animal?
altar, candles, mysterious chanting and stuff.
Nah, nothing like that. You just have to get a sheep, find the thinnest gut, and weave strings from it. You can eat the rest.
I don't know how to gut animals.
Well, you're just gonna have to learn. Run along to the woods and bag a deer or a few hares, eh? You won't get much of any use out of them at first, but after a bit of practice, you'll get there.
And meanwhile, I'll clear half your forest of game.
You'd have your work cut out, lad. But if you'd rather, you can always buy those guts from a butcher.
All right, I'll get the guts somewhere.
The Takov folk have sheep aplenty. If you killed one, they wouldn't even notice. It would serve that bastard Project right anyway. He's put up the price of his liquor again.
Tem que comprar tripa, velho. Tá de sacanagem, velho. Pô, velho. Pô, onde tem açougue aqui, velho? Eu lembro que tinha um açougue aqui, ó. Vamos fazer viagem rápida.
You have a kind master, huh?
Cadê meu
I'm
doguinho?
sorry.
Here you go. Take it.
Toma isso aqui, toma uma carninha pra você. Vai comer. O açougue é onde? Na minha frente, velho.
Whoa, whoa.
Vamos no açougue. É aqui mesmo? Tá fechado.
God bless.
Aqui, ó.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't.
Tá bom, cara. Ó, o cara tem bacon. Bacon. Pipa de ovelha. Vou comprar 3 anos. Não, vou matar o doguinho, velho.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Eu vou matar o doguinho. Doguinho é meu amigo, velho. Aí, olha lá. Não quis nem matar a ovelha, mas imagina matar o doguinho. Não, por que você tentaram matar cachorro, velho? Porra. Olha esse cara, velho. Pra frente. Não, aqui. Não vou matar o doguinho, velho. Não adianta. Não adianta, mano. Cara, hein. O já tá dormindo, velho.
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere?
Você nem assistiu,
Not
pô.
that I care.
Você nem assistiu ela
Wait here a
jogar?
while and I'll make them strings for you.
Mingão, preciso dormir. Ai, já sei, eu vou dormir. Tem a cama lá fora, ó. Não sai que vai rolar aqui não, que não sai, para de show. Vem, cavalo. Vambora. Vou levar as cordas pra aqueles do bebum lá.
Fuck you, Horsan.
Vai. Pega ele. Esse é o merda. Vem. Pô, é filho da puta, né, velho? Olha lá, o doguinho me ajuda, ó. O doguinho matando o lobo, ó. Fala dele, ó. Olha lá. Fala do doguinho. Não dá pra falar do doguinho, velho. Ele ajuda nós, velho. Filho do... Vem cá, cara. Não! Era pra nós ajudar ele. Eu vou matar ele agora. Era pra nós ajudar, seu merda. O cachorro atacou. Opa, caralho. Agora vamos roubar esse merda, deixa eu ver. Nem dinheiro aí tinha. Na moral, velho. Me sujei de sangue de novo. Tá, que sou eu. Na moral. Pô, me estressa. Cadê o carinha que tá... Os dois merda lá.
Let's fuck
Here we
quick
are.
and sleep till...
I got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you,
Nem sabe nem
friend.
tocar essa merda aí.
I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one
Vou ajudar vocês
little
mais não,
fuck
velho.
up. Friend, we have a problem. The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
And fortune.
And recognition.
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Meu Deus, esse cara só quer trepar.
In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. Your world...
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Tem como não, mano. Já fui 3 vezes e não peguei.
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
Well, why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always scrape together a few groschen.
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
He lets you two drink on credit? How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we
Mas também esses é burro, né? Vocês estão devendo e continuam bebendo fiado?
we have to shoulder.
I'll have a word with him, and we'll see.
Ah, vai resolver outro BO, velho.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to...
Na moral, mano, eu devia deixar vocês aí presos.
God. I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn.
Na moral, todo
They
errado esse
boozed
cara
for
aí.
free all night and swolfed down sausages till they were as greasy as a card axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
Can't they just pay what they owe you?
It has nothing to do with the coin. Those two need to learn some responsibility. Damn their idle hands. Nothing can cure their laziness but labour.
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid?
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if
Mano,
those two
se eu tiver que fazer isso
miraculously
com
got
esses
off
merda,
their
eu vou fazer
asses,
não, velho.
they'd still manage to rack up another debt in no time.
Ah, mano. Na moral, eu não vou fazer isso com esses merda não, velho.
We? But dear friend, we're artists.
Listen here.
Oi!
I'm not gonna wade around in shit just...
Pera aí, rapidão. Oi?
E o Santos já mostrou a contratação do jovem atacante David Rocha. Na verdade, ele está pulando do Santos. Tem 19 anos, foi revelado pelo próprio Santos e foi negociado com o Chelsea da Inglaterra em 2020. Agora ele retorna para o Strands até o final do ano. Ele vai por reforço para
Ele se deve, mas se ele casar com a turma, não tem restaurado. Eu acho que o jogo dele é casar com a turma.
Eu já fui, tô te falando.
Because you're a pair of lazybones.
Troubadours, you meant to say. Poets? Who else would do it if not you?
Eu não vou
I
fazer
told you,
nada.
I'm not doing it. It's your shit. You fucking muck it out.
And we took you for a friend. You're just like the others. You don't know shit about art and you put no value on it.
You're
Eu não vou
just
limpar
like
merda
the
não,
others.
filho.
You have no appreciation of the fragility of an artist's soul.
I'm fed up with being used by you.
If that's your attitude, goodbye then. We took you for a better man.
Just
Deus
look
do
at
céu.
what you've accomplished thanks to us, and all the adventures you've had.
Well,
Such benevolence deserves to be repaid.
It's good of you to help us clean the place up. After all, it's the least we could ask of you. See, Michael? Henry's delighted to help us.
I knew you'd never leave us stuck.
You won't be sorry. We'll pay you back in gold for every single turd.
Mano, eu vou ter que limpar não, né? Ah, vai tomar no cu. Tem que limpar a merda desses merda. Mano, ué. Ah, não, cara. Vou fazer trabalho braçal aqui agora. Moral, velho. É 8 sacos mesmo. Ah, não, velho. Que isso, velho. Aí é filha da putagem. Vou pegar aqui, ó. Ainda bem que você me lembrou, eu já tava até esquecendo. Quem que tá indo pro código aqui, ó? Vou acabar essa missão aqui, eu vou lá. Fazer a missão desses merda aqui. Na moral, velho. Vou dar uma surra nesses dois, velho. É, tá tão da hora que você veio aqui na minha live me encheu o saco. Falta 3. Olha lá, os dois bebendo, velho. Ah, não, na moral, velho. Que é esculacho. Miserável. O último. A minha roupa tá toda suja, quer ver? Quer ver que sujou minha roupa tudo? Ah, sujou tudo.
From my neck to my arse. At least it's done.
Tomar outro banho. Ah, vai tá de sacanagem.
Oh, good grief.
Eu vou tomar um banho primeiro, velho.
Shit this up. I should have ditched the...
You're up.
I'd like to use your...
Certainly.
Bora,
Like to
filho.
get
Quero
to
meu
the
banho.
What I really need.
Excellent.
I'll gladly pay.
Wonderful. You're...
Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be
Tem
embarrassed.
vergonha não, mulher.
Anyway, now to have a bath.
Vai pro banho então.
Pardon me.
Vai tá limpo. Não é que não. Aqui não. É porque esse lugar aqui não tem não. Tem lugar que tem.
The job's
Tá
have been
feito.
done. Like you wanted.
But you did the donkey work while those two just slouched off, eh? Fuck. How is that supposed to drum the idleness out of them?
It won't. But what can you do?
Nothing. The job's done, so the debt is settled, I suppose.
Sou muito
My
trouxa
good
mesmo.
George can go to the devil for all I care.
Thanks. I'm sure they'll be delighted.
Sooner or later, someone will wring their necks anyway. Not everyone will be as soft on them as me.
Não, quero tomar banho. O Alan quase tomou, mano.
I've squared things with the innkeeper. Your debt's been settled.
Our savior. We knew you'd support our artistic souls and...
May your name live!
Your glory shall be sealed by the...
Oh my god, what have you done?
Fuck yeah! For you and about you,
Ah, não, lá vem a
our
música.
hero!
Vai tomando seu rabo, Kio.
Definitely not going to sing those words, right? Which words?
Se for ruim, vou matar os dois, mano. Se a música for ruim.
Right, you ready? Can't tune the strings. You've got one job. Good? Right. When it seems you're out of luck, there's just one man who gives a fuck.
Meu Deus, velho.
Friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be? Well,
Ludiak?
Caralho.
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, he gets the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out, here we go. Oh,
Meu Deus, velho. Ah, tomar no cu,
you in
velho.
the back. When you want to string your lute and trumpet with your black drum, who will pull a sheep gut out through the creature's rectum?
Vai cagar, Mikasa.
Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man. Henry, let's drink to Henry. He gets the job done the best he can.
É que tá ruim não, velho.
Yeah!
Tá, ninguém gostou não, filho. Vai pra outra profissão, irmão.
So, how did you like it? Weren't we fantastic? I tell you, that loot really gave it a punch.
I'd say we were incomparable. Chi la dura la vince. You can't keep a good man down. The world awaits us.
Awaits us with open arms.
Tá, foi bom, vai.
Amazing. Breathtaking.
Ha ha! I knew it!
If our first song is so successful, just imagine how our next one will be received.
We'll conquer the fucking world!
Dear Enrico, thank you for everything. It's time for us to shake the dust of this God-forsaken place off our feet and seek our fortune in the big wide world.
Gutenberg, here we come!
New life, here we come.
E a minha
Those
recompensa?
horses, fellas. What about my reward for everything I've done for you?
We've already paid you back, my friend.
Fui enganado ainda.
Ode we wrote about.
Look, that's all very nice. But what about some coin?
Please, Henry, don't be so base. No gold in the world can match the
Olha, vou matar esses dois, velho.
voices.
Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to fend off the women with a pitchfork.
Besides, you've gained the most valuable thing in all the world. Friends.
Farewell, friend. And thanks for everything.
Olha, eu vou matar esses dois, velho.
I'll have.
Good afternoon.
Não, minha filha, eu quero nada com você, não. Quero matar esses dois cornos aqui que me fez trabalhar igual um. Filha da puta. Vou matar aqui agora porque tá de dia. Não, cara, vocês querem algo morto? Ó, o porco tá morto aqui já. Doidão aqui.
Greetings, my friend.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested?
Ué, quentão pra aprender, velho. Não, quero não. Tô sem dinheiro. Véi, o doguinho nós não se mata, tá ligado? Santuário, velho. Aqui, vai tomar no seu cu, tem mais o que fazer não, velho. Que missão que eu tenho aqui? É, tá jogando de Prelúdia. A missão é que se vai. Bom, eu vou parar o vídeo aqui. Depois eu vou continuar daquele depois.